So I've been working with Rohit Shetty since 2011. His project briefs were very crazy. I have worked back to back for 3 nights, 4 nights, living on Red Bulls.
Hmm.
So, this type of work is fun, challenging, and he gives me something different, which, really gets me into about.
DC was the OG, I guess.
DC was the OG, is the
Yeah.
OG.
Would you say you eventually followed into the footsteps of becoming the new DC?
Yes, I can say that. People have come to me, "Ki, dude, we have cash." They're like,
Crazy.
literally, they have given me money, and they're like, dude, whatever you want to do with my car, go ahead.
Wow. Wow.
They started doing official drag race. It's completely legal. In
Okay.
fact, Virat Kohli and Anushka, like I've heard rumors they have invested in this company.
Oh,
It's more into car washing.
yeah.
Like how you have Zomato for food or
Yeah.
Clap for massage.
Yeah.
It's similarly like that.
For cars.
Car washing, car detailing, and maybe a marketplace for related to car
For all
products.
things car, basically, right?
Purely cars and bike.
Hello, guys. I'm Priyam, and welcome to the Priyam Show, a show where you learn all things business and personal growth. Today, we are talking about cars. Who doesn't love luxury cars? If you catch yourself staring at every supercar on road, then this one's for you. Today, we have a renowned face from the automotive industry, Diljit Mehta. He has customized cars for movies like Singham, Simba, Suryavanshi, basically all your Rohit Shetty movies. He is also a celebrity favorite when it comes to car modification and wraps. Welcome on the show, Diljit. So happy to have you. How are you today?
I'm good, Priyam. Just so happy to be here.
Same here. So, Diljit, every boy's first love is cars. How did you end up making an entire business about cars?
Actually, the passion towards cars came from my father. Yeah, like
Okay.
my dad was really passionate about cars, and I've seen him the way he used to wash and everything. And just with that, I got into it and just wanted to do something. Like there's something about cars that really passionate me. The way they look, the eras of cars from 60s, 70s, 80s. The cars have been developing, changing.
So, you've always, since a kid, like you've always been passionate about cars.
Yes.
And what was your main motivation behind starting your company, DA Design?
So, in college, actually, I studied product design. I
Okay.
always wanted to be a transport designer. When I studied in the college itself, I understood ki, okay, if I get into the design field, maybe, if I even get it into a brand,
Yeah.
I'll be only able to like just design a side mirror.
Right, right.
And India as a market as such, automotive design, customization was never there.
Yeah.
So, and since childhood, I've been seeing a show called Pimp My Ride. So, that was an inspiration and really wanted to do something crazy with cars in India.
Okay. Okay. So tell us a little bit more about what does DA Design actually do? It's been followed tremendously on social media. We hear you doing cars for one of the best people in the industry. Tell us a little bit more about what does DA Design actually do?
So, DA Design started back in 2008 when I was 18-year-old. And I started with like modifying Indian cars like, Honda Jazz, Maruti S-Team, Lancers. That was their complete era and really wanted to do something different. uh, I saw car wraps in international market. And
Okay.
international market is like, they always say that, India is 20, 30 years behind international
Right,
market.
right.
So like we have the money, we have the cars. Then why to limit yourself?
So are you saying that in India, car apps were not a thing until 2000,
11 is the time
2011?
actually got car wraps in India.
Okay.
3M car, like 3M is a big brand in
Right, right.
all in
Everybody
automotive.
knows 3M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So literally, I've forced 3M to sell all the colors in India. Earlier,
Okay.
they were only selling gloss black and matte black. They never anticipated car wraps will be a big industry in India.
Okay.
And we started, like, I've been working with 3M since so many years now.
Okay. So apart from wrapping cars, which is the most obvious thing that DA Design does, is there anything more that your company has to offer in the automotive space?
Yes, there's a lot more. Like, I think car wrap is just probably a 5% of the 100% things we can
Yeah.
do in India.
Yeah.
And yes, we've been doing, like, there's a customization. I can do anything for you, yeah.
Okay. So do you completely customize cars and you can change the interior, exterior, everything?
Everything. So
Okay.
recently, I did a work for Kunal Raval.
Okay.
He's a fashion designer,
Okay.
and they together with Gauri Khan, they came up with this brand called Bohemian.
Okay.
They are into luxury real estate.
Okay.
For that project, they gave me a chimney, and
Hmm.
they wanted it to be inspired from a vintage Bronco.
Yeah.
So in that vehicle, we have literally chopped the roof of a brand new car, done the whole interior, 3D scanned the entire car, and 3D printed the parts.
Oh wow, that's
So
really cool.
now, rather than importing, we want to manufacture parts.
Oh, that's a big way to go. I
Yes.
feel like that's something that nobody's heard before. And talking about Pimp My Ride, I mean that was a vibe, right? Back in the
Yes.
90s
Back in
or
the 90s, it was all about Pimp My Ride.
I remember a bunch of these hip hop looking boys walking into houses
Yeah.
and taking like a completely dirty, damaged car and converting it into something that you've never seen
Crazy
before,
things
right?
like, putting a popcorn machine and
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
whatnot things.
Yeah, I mean the whole idea of Pimp My Ride was they're gonna make your car what you love.
Right.
So I mean, if you love a particular color, if you love a particular theme or whatever, they would just completely customize a broken down car, maybe something that's not even working, you can't take on the roads. And Pimp My Ride would just like, move their magic wand and
magic wand and just change it. Yeah.
Do you think a show like Pimp My Ride would do well in India?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
One of your most popular works,
Hmm.
all your Rohit Shetty films. Tell us a little bit about how you ended up cracking that deal with Rohit Shetty. You've done about, I think, if I'm not wrong, 7+ movies with him so far.
Yes, I've been working.
So everything that you see in a Rohit Shetty movie is the cars flying, the cars bursting into each other, the cars bursting out of fire. All of that is basically your work, right?
Yes.
A little bit about how you ended up cracking such a big deal with such a big director.
So I've been working with Rohit Shetty since 2011, and when I started working with him, his project briefs were very crazy and
Okay.
super challenging. And challenging is something what I really, really, really enjoy. Like, he'll give me project brief like, okay, in 18 days, I want you to take a car, cut it completely, and make a new car.
Wow.
So
Pretty
this is
fancy.
something what people initially will be like, no, I can't do it, boss.
Yeah.
Because that peer pressure, that stress, no one wants to handle. And for Rohit Shetty, literally, I have worked back to back for 3 nights, 4 nights with the team active, like living on Red Bulls.
Hmm.
So, this type of work is fun, challenging, and he gives me something different, which, really gets me into about.
So his briefs are very crazy about, I mean, whatever.
Like, he's like, so I'll just tell you about Singham, since that's the like, recently just get released. So we did this project last year,
Okay.
and it almost took him 1 year to really make the entire movie. But my work was there in Hyderabad for 3 months.
Okay.
2.5 months I was staying in Hyderabad for the movie work.
Oh,
Morning, my reporting time was 7 a.m. and evening 7 a.m. I could only leave. Actors used to come by around 9, 9:30. The shoot used to start by 10, but 7 to 8, 9, we used to practice.
okay.
So it's not easy at all.
So it's a very heavy work.
It's a very heavy, tedious work. It's
Okay.
not like, movie work is something what not too many workshop people will prefer doing,
Right.
because, your entire time goes into that.
Right. And a little bit about how did you actually end up cracking that deal of making back-to-back movies with him? Like, I mean, doing his cars in every particular movie.
So I'll just give you a brief. When I started, or when I got into this automotive industry, there was only Dilip Chabria, DC. There was
DC.
DC.
Yeah, everybody knows DC.
Everybody knows DC, and
Yeah.
DC is like like a guru to me as well. Yeah, like I saw him doing things. Back in 90s, we used to have that, like all those Shah Rukh Khan crazy movies. I've forgotten the name.
Yeah. But I think everything customized that you would see on the road at one point in time,
Was
everything had a
DC
DC logo.
was
Yeah.
DC only. Like,
Yeah.
DC was the one who actually used to make all cool, super cool cars in the movies. That's how actually my whole craze towards cars started.
Right.
Uh,
Much forgotten, but like DC was the OG, I guess.
DC was the OG. It's
Yeah.
the OG.
Would you say you eventually followed into the footsteps of becoming the new DC?
Yes, I can say that. I can say that because DC, what he did is, in past 25 years, he created a brand. He created a dream and vision in a lot of youngsters that, okay, there's something in automotive field you can do.
You can do, right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, a normal, like a layman, never thinks of getting into automotive because A, it's very not cost friendly. That's not a business you want to get into right, you can't jump into that. And B, I think you need a lot of, like, you need some backing or some experience for getting into cars, because it's already a very rooted and a very labor intensive kind of a industry, which is not very easy for a newbie or a youngster to manage. That's what I feel. But apart from that, I mean, kudos to the work DA Design has done so far. Another topic that I wanted to actually discuss in detail with you is, so my perception about car detailing or car wraps comes from celebrities, right? When you see them getting out of their fancy cars on the airport or just like at a red carpet and stuff like that. So let's talk a little bit about what goes in making those cars, because like I mentioned in your intro, you are a celebrity favorite. You've done a lot of these people's cars. So tell me a little bit about, say, if Ananya Pandey comes to you for wrapping or modification of her car, who's Ananya Pandey's reference? Because maybe if I come to you, I would give you Ananya Pandey's reference, right? Whose reference does Ananya Pandey give you for her car?
I actually wrapped Ananya Pandey's Range Rover Sport in matte military green.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Much seen by the
yeah,
fans.
much
Yes.
seen by the paps. And so Ananya Pandey is friend with Tanya Shroff, another Bollywood celebrity.
Okay. Much seen on Instagram.
So I had done Tanya Shroff's car back in 2015, 2016,
Yeah.
and she kept it for years. Like
Right.
literally, Tanya Shroff, if you'll go on if you follow her on Instagram,
I do.
and like she's a big nail art person also.
Yeah.
She had literally done the same color on her nail,
And the
which was
same color on her car.
yeah.
बस इतना ही पैसा चाहिए. I couldn't keep it inside me. इतना पैसा चाहिए. I want to match my nail color to my car's
Yeah.
wrap. That's the ultimate goal. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so exactly. So that was a thing. But generally, like in Ananya Pandey's case, Chunky Pandey called me up. Chunky sir was in touch with me, and
Okay.
I guide them through in the entire color. I show them what all colors are there, what will look nice, what are gonna be the pros and cons about it, and that's how we take it from. Like I literally take all, like I'll personally go down, sit with my client, make them understand what the whole thing, and then we take it forward from there.
Okay. So basically, my takeaway from this is everybody comes to you with a reference saying that maybe this is
People
how
come
I.
to me with no reference also.
Oh, they come to you with no reference, not knowing what they want to do with their cars,
No.
but they just want to look
I'll,
different.
I'll tell you a very cool thing. Do you know when that Notbandi had happened? Like, and he shut
Yeah.
down 500,000 rupees.
Yeah, demonetization.
Demonetization, sorry, yeah. People have come to me, "Ki, dude, we have cash. Like,
And
this is
this is when you
Yeah,
want to use my cash.
Huh.
Oh,
So they're
that's
like,
crazy.
literally, they have given me money, and they're like, dude, whatever you want to do with my car, go ahead.
Wow, super cool.
So I have done some 2-3 cars as per my choice, not as per the
Oh,
customer's
really?
thing. And sometimes clients leave it on me. And then I'm like, listen, the color should be your choice because I'll do it as per my thing. You have to live with it.
That's true. So people might come to you with a reference or might not
Not
come to you with a reference. It's
They will
not
be like,
necessary.
listen, I just want to stand out. How can my car stand out?
Yeah, I mean the main idea of car modification is
It's
कि
to stand out. Like,
एक
people want their
रास्ते
own
पे
persona.
yeah, एक
Yeah.
रास्ते पे 100 गाड़ियां चल रही हैं तो they want their car to kind of completely stand out, right?
Right.
So I've been hearing a lot lately about Valley Run. I personally also have a few of my cousins who go for Valley Run year on year. Yeah. They come and they flaunt all their trophies that they get. So tell me a little bit about Valley Run. Is this legal? What's happening with this? Like, what is Valley Run exactly? What do these youngsters do there? They customize their cars. They take their cars. Is it a race? It's a run.
So I'll just give you a little brief.
Yeah.
Motorsports has been like motorsport in India has really been there since years.
Yeah.
Back in 70s, 80s, do you know the Juhu Airport?
Yeah.
Races used to happen in Juhu Airport.
Oh, really?
In 80s, 90s, for some odd reason, they shut it down.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the Ambi Airport is no more
It
active.
doesn't. Yeah.
So they started doing official drag race. It's completely legal. In
Okay.
fact, Virat Kohli and Anushka, like I've heard rumors they have invested in this company.
Oh, okay.
And it's been going on since almost 15 years, yeah. Like big brand support. Mr. Poonawalla will come down over there with his helicopter. Like literally the whole race will pause for Mr. Poonawalla to land.
Okay.
Then he'll move out. Then he'll come with his entourage cars. It's a crazy thing. Yeah. It's like a whole place where people enjoy. Motorsport racing is a thing, but it's not purely racing. It's more about passion, more about people meeting, enjoying. It's a whole car
Is it
culture.
networking kind of a
Yes,
situation
It's kind of a networking.
for car fanatics?
Yes.
Right?
It's a car community. Na?
Okay.
Ultimately, all the car community throughout, like, and Valley Run happens in Lonavala, but people pan India will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, Valley Run, what I am understanding is a way to showcase what you have done to your car. Are you trying to showcase your car
So
there?
Valley Run is like a performance race. It's a quarter mile race. Two cars will just go straight line. Whichever car is the fastest wins the race.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's what quarter mile or drag race is about.
So, Daljit, for somebody young who wants to enter the automotive sector, what are the 3-4 steps that you might recommend them?
Someone who's young who wants to get into automotive field,
Yeah.
there are two sectors. like either you want to be an engineer, want to get into performance, or you
Yeah.
want to be a designer.
Right.
Being a design, both those fields have scope.
Right.
And India is an emerging market. It's developing at a very high pace. So you really don't even need to go abroad for opportunities.
Right. Right.
And like if you want to get into aesthetics or something, you can probably you don't even need to do science for
Okay.
designing. You can
Okay.
just be from any field, get into product design, do a whole degree course. You just need to be good in like sketching. Maybe you need to get good with like softwares like SolidWorks, 3D Max, and then the rest is your work, your passion, which can take you ahead.
So you're saying product design is the first step?
Uh,
Learning product design?
there are two ways. If you want to be a designer, then yes, product design is the way. If
Okay.
you want to be an engineer,
Okay.
then you'll have to do a whole lot of masters in engineering and everything.
So either product design is the way or engineering is the way. Is
Yes.
it? Okay.
Like it depends. Like if you want to be a designer, if you want to be like, okay, I want to like probably design something related to the car, just make a bumper, do something. Then you do a designing field, designing course. If you want to do something related to the mechanical of the car or how the chassis is, how the
Yeah.
suspension is, or there's so many components in a car,
Right.
then you can go with the engineering field.
Say I don't have both the degrees and I still want to do something in a car business.
Okay.
What could I do then?
Don't open up a workshop,
Okay.
because a workshop, like if you want to do a mechanical workshop,
Yeah.
you really need knowledge.
Okay.
There are a lot of issues over here. You'll be depending on blue collar people. You'll be like depending on the parts, and there are a lot of counterfeit parts which are sold in India.
Yeah, right.
If someone wants to really get into the automotive field, I would suggest them to get into the car detailing business.
Okay.
Car detailing business is something which is really profitable in the country. Car washing is something which everyone needs. Like you drive a
Right.
car,
Right.
you know the car's gonna get dirty from exterior
know.
or interior.
I know. And we have spoken about it. How I have a problem with my car wash guy.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And like the car wash guy which will come to your house, he's gonna wash some 30 cars with one cloth.
Yeah. Also, I mean, that's a second complaint. My first complaint is he doesn't show up. My car wash guy is not showing up, for which I think you also are coming up with a new company, TDP. We would also like to know a little bit more about that after
Right.
you help our youngsters understand how do they get into this.
So I'll actually help you out. So I'm now just creating an app, like it's called The Detailing Pad.
Yeah.
It's more into car washing.
Yeah.
Like how you have Zomato for food or
Yeah.
Clap for massage.
Yeah.
It's similarly like that.
For cars.
For car washing, car detailing, and maybe a marketplace for related to car.
For all
products.
things car, basically, right?
Purely cars and bike.
Purely cars and bikes, right?
Nothing more than that.
Right.
And like a car washing thing, business is a really profitable business.
Okay.
Because cars are gonna come to you. It's a very simplified business. You wash cars, you let it go.
I mean, I feel like the problem statement here would be unorganized, right? Washing is completely, you don't know who's doing it. The person who's doing it is not skilled at it, doesn't know anything about it. Who's washing your cars? Your watchmen are washing your cars, or the guy who's staying close by in your building, he's just coming and taking $500 and washing your car. So, I mean, it's completely unorganized. It's been taken care of by your caretakers or your watchmen and stuff like that,
Right.
There's no company looking at it. Is that what TDP is trying to do?
There are companies in the market, but those are all manufacturers.
Okay.
As a like a car washing detailing centers, yes, there is 3M Car Care Center. There are a lot of car detailing centers. As I'm saying, like a car detailing center is like a car detailing business is a very profitable business.
Right.
What I am trying to do is today in Bombay itself, there are like 300 car washing centers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to join them.
Okay.
I am not running a car washing like a center or a workshop. I'm running the tech. I'm doing the marketing for you.
Okay.
In the past 15 years of since 2008, I've been working.
Yeah.
My entire USP is all about building a brand.
Right. Right.
So, with that expertise, I want to help other car washing units, people who have opened up their detailing centers,
Yeah.
and just get them.
So TDP basically comes across as an aggregator
Yes.
for all things car, right?
Yes.
So you're trying to, organize an unorganized market. That's what TDP is doing.
True. I'm trying to streamline the entire market, standardize the pricing in car washing, car detailing, because people, it's like a chaos. You
Yeah,
go in
yeah.
and normal car, they're probably gonna charge you 400. You
Yeah.
an expensive car, they'll charge you 3,000 rupees.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I think you do have some competition there with this app. because there are a couple of other companies that I know that have already started. Probably they're not in Bombay or functioning as heavily in
There was a
Bombay.
one company on Shark Tank itself called Hura, which is from Nagpur, another startup which is doing door-to-door car washing service,
Yeah.
like a mobile detailing concept, which is really amazing, really cool.
Yeah.
But I still feel India is not prepared for it.
Okay.
There's still a lot of customer awareness. I personally need, I need to teach people like you yourself maybe might not
Yeah.
know how to take care of your own car, or
Absolutely.
what are the basic minimum points.
Yeah.
So I still feel, like cars is a necessity in India.
Mhm.
Everyone needs a car to go around here and there.
Yeah.
But still, a lot of people don't know how to take care, or, what is the right way of handling or maintaining a car.
Right. But then, if there are so many people and so many players coming into the industry, obviously we understand that the sector is growing. And also, I feel like with millennials and Gen Zs coming into the picture with their new cars and their idea of driving their cars, I feel like they do not want to go the traditional way of having a person to clean their car. They want better cleaning, they want better services and more premiumization of services, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, right. I mean, see, initially, cars, back when our fathers used to own a car, or,
Yeah.
when they bought a car,
Yeah.
it was like a very big thing.
Yeah.
Like cars was like a luxury
Yeah.
statement or a
Absolutely.
symbol statement, which is still there.
Yeah.
But the availability, the used car market,
Yeah.
like today, if you want to really get a car, you can get a car for 40,000 rupees also.
Absolutely.
Like, mobile phones are more expensive than cars
That's
also.
true. That's true.
So, like, it's a necessity in today's modern time.
That's right. Coming from just taking from what you just said, I'm gonna brush up on a very, very controversial question. What's better, buying a new car or buying a pre-owned car? What's better in your
Oh,
viewpoint?
wow. It's a very complicated answer, frankly speaking, because it's purely your choice. When you buy a brand new
That's
car,
true. Yeah.
you're buying a brand new car with a stress key for the next 3 years. The car is under warranty. I really don't need to stress about anything. If
Yeah.
anything happens,
Yeah.
company will take care of it. Then there are certain people who really want to buy, like, for example, like a supercar. You buy a supercar, the moment you take it out from the showroom, 40% depreciation happens
Right.
right there. Right, the car the moment is out of the showroom.
Right.
So it doesn't like for a lot of people, it doesn't make sense buying a luxury car or a supercar brand new. So a
Okay.
lot of people prefer buying it pre-owned. They want to customize it as per their choice, taste.
Right.
Like today, why people customize their car? Because everyone wants to have their own identity in the car.
Right.
Like girls have
Yeah.
dresses,
Absolutely.
girls have like so many. Like you have a lot of accessories.
Yeah.
What does guys have?
Yeah.
Watches
That's
and
true.
like
Cars.
cars.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So
Those are the two things. I mean, cars and watches
watch.
are the two things that boys show off, and girls have a million things to
Million
show off.
things, yeah, million things. So
Yeah.
like every guy wants to have a own persona with their vehicle.
Okay, and what do you think about companies like Spinny walking into the picture with doing some fabulous work in pre-owned cars? Does that gain that trust from people of buying a pre-owned car? Because I feel like buying a pre-owned car, A, is a trust issue, right? You do not know what the car's been through, when it will break down and stuff like
Right.
that. With the multiple checks and with the kind of guarantees that companies like Spinny give and the kind of confidence that they give in pre-owned cars. Do you think that these companies help expand the pre-owned cars market?
Yes. So now what's happening is, I'll give you a very short brief.
Yeah.
Tier one people will buy a brand new BMW 3 Series or a 5 Series.
Okay.
Use it for 6 years.
Okay.
Now they'll sell it.
Okay.
Now these cars usually end up going to tier two and tier three,
Oh, okay.
because that's where a person will like to even show off.
Right.
It will fit in his budget.
Yeah. I got it.
And yes, cars are problematic. People pre-owned, see, matlab, scams happen everywhere in the world.
That's true.
So in used cars also scams will happen, and
Hmm.
you really need to take care of the car. And ultimately, it's an old car.
Yeah.
Generally, my own suggestion: a diesel car after 8-10 years will always be a problematic.
Hmm.
Petrol cars will still work for a longer period.
Okay.
And now PM, actually in the older generation time, cars were made to last longer.
Yeah.
The newer generation vehicle companies are making that in next 10 years they can scrap it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Or maybe launch a better version.
no, they're not looking for any better version. Like, I'll be honest, I don't like new vehicles. I
Okay.
prefer old vehicles because their quality is way better than the newer generation cars. Newer generation cars are more plasticky, more in a way ki,
Lightweight?
not lightweight. It's about now when the brands also know ki okay, like scrap policy is coming around everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Like in fact in Delhi, if you
Mhm.
go towards Delhi NCR, you can't drive a car which is more than 10-year old.
Right.
So all those cars, like lot of expensive cars, people must have got a car for 2 crore, 1.5 crore, like a Bentley or something.
Yeah.
They have to sell it for 20 lakh rupees because you can't drive it in those regions.
Right.
And slowly, they are going to do this in pan India.
Yeah.
So that's why even Tatas have got into this thing, like in Gujarat, on major highways, they've got like recycling plants.
Okay.
Government is working on, giving you tax rebate, doing something or the other. So looking at all of these sectors and factors, brands have decided ki, okay, why to make cars which are gonna work for a longer period? Rather,
Absolutely.
let's just give them a
Absolutely.
average car.
And what do you think about like companies like Big Boy Toys? I mean, they do some amazing business with luxury pre-owned cars, and I feel like the last couple of times I've heard anybody buy a luxury car has been out of Big Boy Toys. So what is your viewpoint about that? Because I don't think we have anybody else except Big Boy Toys in India selling luxury cars, pre-owned luxury cars particularly,
Hmm.
and right in the center. I mean, they have big showrooms, right? And so what do you think about those?
So Jatin Ahuja, the founder of BBT, is a really
Yeah.
good friend of mine, and he's again a trendsetter.
Yes,
He's the first one to
absolutely.
actually get into the whole used car market.
Right.
And again, there are challenges, everything, but then ultimately, Priyam, it comes down to the like today, if you'll go buy a car,
Yeah.
you buy a car from a showroom because trust factor is there.
Yeah.
You service your car from the workshop, from the
Trust.
Kia workshop because
Absolute
trust
Yeah,
factor is there.
yeah.
So even BBT today has become like a loyalty. Like they have built their trust. Like
Okay.
today, you're buying a car from BBT. You are like, okay, you're not gonna get scammed. The car is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Jatin Ahuja is there personally to take care of anything goes wrong. So
Fair.
it's the hardmanship, workship, and so much.
And the
As I
brand
said,
building.
brand building is a very important thing.
Yeah.
And after once you've created the brand, making sure that the no screw up happens.
After
Making sure,
sales.
after sales
Yeah.
service is the very big thing in
Yeah.
automotive industry.
Yeah.
That's where even big brands face issue.